All right.
Oh my gosh. We got the exclusive, guys. We got our guy, Anthoneil, recording his first Zoom interview. I'm super excited to partner with him. I know for many years, and it's so funny. Like, what year did we meet, Anthoneil?
Uh,
At least way before I
I'd
had
say
time.
2007, 2008.
That is totally aging us. Okay, now
Yeah,
let's start with the
yeah.
introductions.
Yeah.
My name is Jasmine Lee. I'm a real estate broker in Toronto. I have our team, getjlt.com. So happy to have you here. And if you could please introduce yourself.
My name is Anthoneil McIntosh. I've been with eXp for 1 year now. I've been in the industry, gonna be 4 years now this year, this summer.
Oh my, so then tell them, what do you do in real estate? What have you been up to? Like, that's the exciting part. Talk about like when we were at Brooklyn, where we're sitting down in Brooklyn at that cafe, and you told me all that you had in your plate. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know.
Yeah, so I mean, starting out, I've had a lot of great opportunities, right? This is actually my third brokerage.
Wow.
I was with Century 21 before
Mm-hmm.
for just over 2 years, and I was with my previous brokerage for about 6 months. During that time, through my short career, I should say, I've had a lot of experiences in, land development, land acquisition, commercial deals, residential deals. So, you know, getting a feel and a touch on those different fields so early in a career,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's setting me up for great things, right?
Wow,
And
I
so,
love it.
yeah.
And you are our go-to. Like when I have commercial questions or commercial clients, you are our go-to for us and the team. So thank you for being that
Mm,
resource for us. Thank you so much. And
yeah.
I'm 17 years in the business. You come with, 3.5, 4 years in the business, but we all have knowledge to share. So you're
Mm,
always collaborating and sharing. So that's what I love about our eXp community. So thank you, Anthoneil.
no
So
problem. I appreciate it.
3 brokerages. Tell me, how did you hear about
Yeah.
eXp? Tell me about your whole story, real estate brokerages, because it's too common.
You know what? I found out from EXP about you. I mean, from you actually. And it was.
What was the first time that did I say to you that it was a post? What was it?
I think you reached out to me, you text me, you told me about it before you joined, that you're looking into it. And, I started looking into it as well. We started sharing and talking about it. And it was just perfect timing for me because, like, at my previous brokerage, I felt like it was time to get out.
Yep.
Um, just because, like, when you look at value added as an agent and, what your brokerage is doing for you, and also, what you're spending, you're paying a desk fee, and what are the resources that they're providing you, right?
Exactly.
So, I didn't know where I was gonna go, but I had that feeling like, you know what, this isn't for me. And then you came along, and so it was just like, it was organic, it was perfect, so it was good, it was good.
That is amazing. And
Yeah.
Neil, that's the thing. So this is why agents don't be undercover realtor and not tell people you're selling real estate and you're here to help them build real estate wealth. If you're an eXp a partner agent with us, share it with other realtors. You never know what's going on in their world and when they're ready to switch. I heard about eXp years before I joined. Man, the only regret I have is like I wish I joined earlier. So for you, like once you heard about the opportunity, how long did it take you to transition to eXp?
It took me about a month, to be honest with you. Just researching, looking into it, and like I said, it was perfect timing because, I was at that point where, like I said, I wasn't really looking, but I just felt like, this was in place for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of caught me in that spot, right? Where,
That's perfect. So then two things
yeah.
I want to ask you, like, so when you learned about the model and what I shared with you, what you did your own research on, what piqued your interest? What did you like? What made you decide to join EXP? What were the key things?
Um, Pretty much for me, like, looking at the savings, also the cost, right? It's like, you know, having your separate website, outside of your brokerage, when you're looking at,
Yep.
employing somebody to do your marketing, like feature sheets and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are added costs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I started looking at those benefits, also the desk fee, obviously. When I started looking into EXP and seeing, they have a marketing center, the low fees, monthly fees, right?
Listen,
Like,
when I was at my previous brokerage, I couldn't even keep agents on my team because they were paying like 600 to 800 a month in brokerage fees. Whereas
mhm,
now at eXp, I'm a team leader. I'm paying 157 Canadian a month, and that includes our website, our CRM, our membership to Regis. So that is just, and then on top of that monthly fee, we were paying for our own website. We were paying for our own CRM. So it's like over thousands of dollars every month, like expending that we're now paying all in 157 a month. How amazing is that?
yeah, you know what? Like, I was actually surprised with what I'm getting, right? Like,
Mhm.
you had all these other tools that, you had to go outside and pay for, right?
Exactly.
On top of your monthly fee, right? So, the cost adds up, right?
100%. And as realtors, we
Yeah.
gotta watch our bottom line because so many realtors just spend, 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 and they're not taking a look at what's coming in and what's coming out.
hmm like I went on there. I think you shared the guest portal with me. I went on there. It's something new, something you had to get used to, but it's kind of cool. Like, it's like, especially with COVID now, it's like, you go on a virtual forum and you could interact with different avatars and different people face to face,
The first
it's a
time I saw
different,
the HP world, I was like, what in the Sims is this? But
yeah,
you truly appreciate it because I remember
yeah,
like I would be going to a conference in Mississauga and I'd have to drive an hour and a half there, hour and a half back, stuck in traffic, and I'd be so frustrated about it. And I'm like, why can't they just record it, share it on YouTube so we can watch it or something? And or I travel
yeah,
to conferences in the States, I'd be away from my family, it costs thousands of dollars, and now we can I'm learning on eXp World from agents how are they doing seller consultations on Zoom? How are they doing buyer consultations on Zoom? And I'm implementing in our systems that we use every day with our clients. So I love the collaboration sharing and the online world. But when I first seen it, I was like, what in the Sims is this?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it didn't take too long to get used to, right? But it was amazing. It was amazing because, like, I took a tour around to check out different things. I don't own a boat, but it's nice to jump on
Well, it was
a
nice to
jet
jump
boat,
on a
right?
boat. Yeah, yeah,
you
we
know,
don't own boats yet, but it was nice to
and
see what in the world.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, that is so good. Okay, so what is the level of
yeah,
support and management you receive with eXp? Because that was one of the key questions. I have some questions written down, but one of the questions I keep getting is like, what's a different like how does your business run? Like what's the management like? What's the admin staff like? Can you share and touch on
yeah.
any of that?
Like, coming from Century 21, like a full service brokerage, right? Where everything was pretty much done. The deal department handled a lot of things. There's some communication there, but coming to EXP and using SkySlope, and it really kind of brought me back to the basics, right? And making sure that your documents are done properly. It created like a real flow for like transactions, right? Like deal flow, transaction flow, right?
Exactly.
So, and time saving, and the communication with management and the deal team, it's been amazing. It's
And
been
those are
amazing.
things that I want to touch on as well, because when I was at the previous brokerages, we would have like maybe one or two managers. We have a team of managers here at eXp. And then our deal secretary, we had one person that we would talk to about when are we getting paid? What's going on with our deal? And with eXp, we have a team, we have a deals team, a transactions team that will keep in loop of what's happening. One thing I will tell you that when I was at other brokerages, we always did our own deals. So we're not that type of agent that we had them writing our offers or listings. We did our own paperwork. So that's an easy streamline for us going to eXp. A lot of agents that had their front desk doing all their paperwork, that's the thing. You're going to have to do your own paperwork. And I'll tell you, SkySoap can be frustrating because when we're uploading our docs, they're checking everything and making sure we're compliant, which is great. It's
But that
frustrating.
makes you a better agent, though.
It makes you a better agent because the thing
Yeah,
is, when and if we get sued, they're coming to you as an agent. So you got to make sure your ducks are in order. And with eXp, they make sure our ducks are in order, so we are in compliance, and we're not going to have any issues if and when we get audited. And agents, you do get audited, okay? Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I tell the girls because small things that come up like ONT, spell Ontario, like everybody's stressed out about that, but it's like it's for our own good, right?
yeah, yeah.
How was
You
running
know,
your business change from your previous brokerages to now eXp? And you got to tell them
um,
about the eXp effect.
oh, the EXP effect, man. This year's been my anniversary year since joining the brokerage.
Oh yes.
Uh, so March 30th is what and March 31st is the my anniversary year end, right?
Yep.
It's been amazing. I don't know. It's just like it's
Yep.
almost like it's not a real world, It's like you're in the EXP world. It's like you jump in and things just change, you know.
Oh, I love that. But share your story. Like, it's been a year at eXp. How has business been different? What's the eXp effect mean?
You know what, business is, I should say, tripled for me.
Wow.
It's been amazing. You know what, like for me too, it's like, you know, having that the enterprise dashboard
Mhm.
to actually see your business, and you know, you work with it, and see where you're lacking, right? It's been
Can I
amazing.
tell you,
Like,
at the other brokerages, if you wanted to see your business, you'd have to request it from the deal secretary. And this is what
yeah,
I love about the dashboard. We're controlling our business. We're business
yeah.
owners.
So now it's like, you know, you can set goals, like, you know, it's like, okay, I need this amount of transactions, I need this amount of deals, whatever, you know, you get a real touch on your numbers, see where you're at. I
Exactly.
think that for me, and running a business, you know, you always have to keep track of like your contingencies and all that stuff to make sure that you're on track, right? So
Money team. But that
yeah.
that you tripled your business. That's what I love to hear. And not only
Mhm.
have you tripled business, you've helped and you've made money with our EXP partners. Like, you shared clients, you've worked together on clients, you collabed on clients, and it's been a blessing for you in EXP, but you blessed others in our organization, which I love.
Yeah, you know, having that opportunity to do that for the first time, it felt great, you know. And
Wow.
shout out to Jaden, you know.
Big
She's,
out, Jaden. Isn't that amazing?
uh,
Because you know what it's like as being a first agent, your first
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Like, and then you guys collab, like you guys just connected. So you see, the thing is, people don't understand. You might meet agents at your other brokerage that collaborate, but 90% of the time they're looking at you as like competition. At eXp, it's a total different mindset. I find, especially with our group, we're sharing, collaborating. Jaden's a new agent, but she came from another brokerage. She did nothing. She did no deals at her other brokerage. Came over, connected with our group, and you guys synced up. You guys talked about volleyball and your past
Mhm.
careers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you guys synced up, and you're like, "Hey, I have this client. Help me out." And you guys were able to close the client and help
Yeah,
them find their dream
exactly.
home in this crazy seller's market.
Yeah, you know, it's been crazy, you know, and just I think the ease of like having a team around you,
Yeah.
and you know, like you said, no one's competing against each other, right? Everyone's working together. It's amazing, right? Because you know, sometimes you see some agents who, you know, they've been in the business a long time, they're doing their own things, like they don't have time for you, right? They don't have
They don't
time to
answer
mentor
calls.
you.
They won't respond to you.
Yeah, is that, and you know, I've had that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I've known you previously, but connecting with you and coming over, you know, has been amazing. And like I said, you know, partnering with your team and having access and the help from your team as well too has helped me with my business, right? So
I'm so happy.
yeah.
Thank you, Anthoneil. Woo! All right. What's your favorite thing about eXp? If you had to just list like one, top two, let's say, what are your favorite things?
Okay. Two. Well, I've just transaction flow and deal management. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it really comes down to that when you're doing your business, right?
And that's
It's
all you
just,
need. That's for you. That's been your secret sauce for tripling the triple effect, right? Tripling your
yeah.
business in EXP.
You know what? Like, you want to go to the bank to do a deposit, I can snap a picture right there and send it to my transaction email right away. You know, like right on the spot.
Yes, yes. I
Like, you
love
know, so it's like stuff like that. It's just like, you know, I can create a feature sheet right on the spot as soon as I hang my sign. You know what I mean?
that.
It's just having access to those things right away.
Yeah.
It makes a world of a difference because, you know, living in a technology age, you know, this is what it is, right?
This is what
It's
it
like
is. Exactly.
you're living in your car, you know, you got your laptop with you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, being able to have access and do those things virtually, it's amazing. So
That is amazing. And I have to touch on KV Core because I just talked to a new agent, completely new to the industry, 3 months in real estate, set up his KV Core. He did 8 deals in 3 months in this crazy market. And
mm,
all those deals came from his KV Core website. I'm like, okay, girls, shift our focus. KV Core it is.
well, yeah, you know, KV Core, like, you know, just like I said, that, you know, going outside to have your own website,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can create a free landing page or multiple landing pages within
His
KV Core
pages, landing pages, all that
to
stuff.
do like lead generation, right? So, you know, having access to those things is like amazing. It's like it's the value added. I think that's what it is, right? And
And
then
they thought
obviously
of
the
everything. They thought of everything for you to produce at whatever level you want to produce at, which is amazing. The company's great for new
yeah,
agents, teams, mega agents. The company's amazing overall.
yeah, and it's like it's agent focused, right? So, you know, they come on, you know, when you're onboarding, you know, you go through the process and you start really diving into it. And then it's like, you know what, they're trying to help you secure your future, right?
Yep.
Making
And
everything.
our retirement, which is
And
that.
yeah, exactly, right? You know, that's a cherry on top, actually, you know, with everything else added, right? So, you know, being able to partner with other realtors like who are like-minded, progressive, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and want to make a change, right? Because like at the end of the day, we all do the same things, but we carry different skill sets, right?
Yep, you got
So,
it. And like
so
the other, even the cherry on top, like your retirement plan and your other brokerages, what was it?
that's why I'm at eXp.
Exactly, exactly.
There is nothing,
There's nothing. You're just as
you
good as
know.
your last deal. Like in the sad
Mm,
at the other company, I love them. When I was at Century 20, I love everybody there. The truth is,
yeah.
I had realtors I know for over 20 years that were there, guys. And life happens, divorce, health, cancer, somebody dies, you're mentally checked out of real estate. You get back in, you're starting from scratch.
Mm,
And these agents that were in the business longer than me, 30 years plus, they're saying, Jazz, can I door knock your listing? Can I host your open house? And I'm like, this is a really sad place to be,
mm,
that you don't have other
it
streams.
is.
This is why I was like, listen, I have to move my business, my company, our team to eXp to secure, our financial future as a whole, our whole team. And I love at
Mm.
our team meetings, like we share what our stock portfolio is at. Rixie's a new agent 1 year in the business. She shares her stock portfolio. I hope you check yours out. Do you check yours out too, Anthoneil?
I have more of my stock portfolio than I made my first year.
What?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So,
No, no, no. Explain that for those in the back that didn't understand what, because I got what you said. Explain to them what you
yeah,
just said. Holy.
yeah. So my first year in real estate, you know, with
Not with
commissions
XP.
and
When you weren't with XP,
yeah, my first 6 months in real estate, I have more in my stock portfolio now than I made that year. That made that in the first 6 months to a year,
talk
for
about
sure.
it. You see, and this is
Yeah.
the thing. And people heard about EXP, but they're not joining. If they haven't joined yet, like what would you say to those people that heard about EXP, but they haven't joined yet?
You know, obviously, you know, change is difficult for some people, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, take the time, ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want to like shadow somebody, see what they're doing. Like I said, you shared the guest portal with me. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to kind of jump into it right away without any commitment, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I got to see what it was all about. So
And in the
I
video,
think
I'll share all of our contact info. They can reach out to you to learn more about EXP. They can reach out to us, whoever. We're here to help you on your journey. I have realtor to realtor conversations all the time. So do you. We were just talking previously to the Zoom that realtors are reaching
mm,
out to you, new seasoned realtors talking about like, what's this company about? They want to partner with you. So what would you share with those new realtors or existing realtors about connecting with you about EXP?
you know, if season agents who have had, you know, my deals with this year have been reaching out to me, it
Wow.
says a lot, right?
Yep.
So, you know, it says that there's value there. It shows that there's something there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, the cherry on top of it, you know, you get to feel comfortable knowing that you know what you're putting away towards your future, right? For
100%.
retirement and stuff, right? So for new agents, you know, as far as the support and the mentorship, I think this is probably one of the better brokerages.
Yep.
And also, what I liked about it too, what attracted me too, is that you have 24/7 training, access to training.
Yep.
Like, you know, as a new realtor, you could jump on any time of the day because it's a global brokerage, right? So, you know, obviously some things may not relate to, you know, where you are, but the basics of the training, getting the foundations and the fundamentals down, they're there for you to take advantage of, right? So, you know,
Exactly. So what I find is to touch on that training, when you're at other brokerages, a lot of times they have training in the afternoon. You might be, starting out in real estate, a lot of agents already have another job and that's paying their bills until real estate takes off. So they can't attend the trainings because they're working their 9 to 5. At EXP, they have training days, evenings, during the week, during the weekends. Like one of my best classes I share with new agents is Real Estate 101, and that's normally Sunday evening. So a lot of our new agents are coming to the business. I get them trained up in the eXp world before they're even licensed, so that once they hit the ground, once they're licensed, they're running and they know exactly what they need to do. So for new agents, I'd recommend reach out to us even before license. We're here to help you and guide you on the best practices. So once you're licensed, everything you learn in school is not going to be applicable to your day-to-day as a realtor. So reach out to us before you even get your license so we can guide you so that once you're licensed, you're good to go and you have deals coming in the pipeline ready to show clients houses, sellers, and we can assist with.
mhm. When you first start out, like you don't really know the value of the brokerages, or pretty much the industry as a
Yeah.
whole, right? Um, so like I said, being this my third brokerage, I can see the value, you know, throughout the brokerages, what they offered and stuff like this, and I can appreciate now what eXp has to offer, right?
100%.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh
so
my gosh. Any last notes for our, people that are watching, maybe realtors that never heard about eXp, that heard about eXp, that don't know you yet? Anything that you want to share with our audience?
you know what, like pretty much join the winning team, man. You know what?
And we'll drop the mic on that point.
Yeah, if you if and also, if you're not here yet, it's not too late. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
And what I always say, if you're not
yeah.
here yet, if you don't join now, you're going to join in the future. It's just a matter of time.
Mm,
So
yeah,
join again,
exactly.
partner with people that you're able to collaborate, grow your business with, and that will be there for you, not just partner with them and then they go missing. So looking forward to
Yeah.
connecting with you, our EXP world. Thank you for your time. Sending
All
you
right,
love
no
and lots
problem.
of love. Thank you, Anthoneil.
All right, you're welcome. All right,
Okay.
take care.